Everybody, this is Candee with Century 21 Atwood, and I have with me today Ryan Gustafson at MinnStar Bank, and we are going to talk about that hot topic, what those interest rates are doing. But first, you probably don't even know this, Ryan, but you and I actually go back like 12 to 15 years. Did you know that?
I did not know. How was that?
So I took a spin class from your wife at the Y about that 12 to 15 years ago.
Sure.
And then fast forward a few years, and then our kids swam together at East, and then ran against each other in cross country. And you have yourself a fast child for sure. I don't know about the littler one, but the oldest one, very good swimmer and runner. And then all of a sudden we met up in the real estate lending world. So I thought that was kind of a fun little fact that I was thinking about what to talk about today. So Brian, how about we just start with just tell us about yourself a little bit. You know, like your work history, whatever you want to share.
Sure, yeah. So I've been in the mortgage finance business since like '01. So started out right after college. Spent some time in the Denver area for 5-6 years. Wife and I came back to Minneapolis area. Spent 5-6 years up there.
Are you from Mankato?
Originally from St. Peter.
Okay.
So again, it was time to get back. Kids were getting a little bit older. And now we've been back here for like 8-9 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So have you always been in the lending industry then?
Yeah, I think basically always involved in finance and lending.
Okay.
A lot of time on the management side, not directly with the clients, but managing the people.
Okay.
And then being involved when you need to be.
Perfect. So now that you're at MinnStar, are you more in the management side, or are you working with people, or are you doing both?
Yeah, so I think the reason for the change to come to MinnStar was to get a little bit more on the people side. And working with that client through everything. So again, you can always still have management piece and work together with the employees here. But I like to work directly with the clients now.
That's awesome, good. So MinnStar, we're in Mankato, right?
Yes.
Where else is MinnStar located?
So we have the Mankato location. Again, we are directly across from the big glass building.
Which we're looking at right now.
So it's been here since, I believe, 2006.
Okay.
And then we have our location in Lake Crystal,
right
off of Maine.
So, and do you offer full services here? What do you guys do?
Yeah, MinnStar, it seems heavy in the commercial business, which is good. We do some ag lending, and then we definitely do residential mortgages and consumer lending, etc. And it's been really good in the commercial industry the past 10 years. The president, Mark, has done an amazing job of bringing some very good clients over to MinnStar.
Okay, perfect. I know my husband and I do some banking here. Mark probably more on the commercial and business side. But do you take walk-in people off the street if they wanted to open an account?
Yeah, definitely. Again, we are a full-service bank from consumer products and business products. But yeah, we've been known, I think, more for the business, but we're definitely here for the consumer downtown Mankato.
You have a great location here, right on the corner, and it's right in the busyness of downtown, so that's great. All right, hot topic. What's happening with those interest rates?
Right, the rates. So at the end of last year, they were definitely on the way up. I think everyone was getting a little frightened of pushing that 5 number. And they definitely scooted the way down. I think they seem to get attached when that market crashes, right? They seem to get worrisome, and now the market has been doing really good, and they crept their way back down. I did look over the last 3 weeks, they've been slowly creeping back up. But it seems like they're supposed to now remain flat for a good period of time.
Oh, good.
Fed came out and said, again, no rate movements, hopefully this year.
That'd be
so
awesome.
Hopefully they're kind of at that steady now where they...
So we probably can't really say they're going to stay at this rate for 2 months, 12 months. We don't really know, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, and who can predict, again, where they're going to go, but they're back into, the lower numbers where everyone likes them.
That's awesome. And I think we can see that in the market. A lot of houses these last couple weeks, houses are moving. They're moving fast. This week alone, I had 2 offers in multiple offer situations. There were 6 offers on one house yesterday.
Wow.
And that was a great problem to have, but I'm assuming that's because when it's spring and those interest rates are low, that people are just getting out there and getting that house bought up while those interest rates are low. Do you think that's right?
Yeah, I definitely think they're tied together, where again you have that competitiveness of the housing market. It drives it a little bit more.
Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that information. Anything else you want to tell us about MinnStar or yourself?
Yeah, MinnStar, we're actually celebrating our 85th anniversary.
Wow.
We should have something special coming late spring, early summer, as far as how we're going to celebrate that. But
that's great.
We definitely appreciate everyone to come down, say hi, check us out.
Awesome. Do you guys have a Facebook page?
We do have a Facebook page.
All right,
yep.
So you can watch more information on their Facebook page, and I'll share it on mine as well. So, all right, well, thank you for joining me, and everybody have a great rest of the week. And remember, if you ever have any questions, just ask Candee.